Hey there, I'm Jeff with The Simple Dollar. Today we're talking about non-owner car insurance or non-driver's insurance, which is car insurance for somebody that doesn't own the car that they drive. It's a little bit more complicated than that, and we'll cover all the details you need to know in today's video. I'll also put some resources for you down below in the description. We did a full article. We even did a roundup list of the best auto insurance companies. So if you are interested in that, all that information is down below in the description. Now, when it comes to non-owner car insurance, it's essentially the minimum amount of coverage you can get. So the bedrock of auto insurance is liability insurance that has property damage liability that covers damaging someone's car or their property, and bodily injury liability that covers their body and their health. So liability insurance is the only type of coverage you'll get with non-owner car insurance. You don't get comprehensive, you don't get collision, you don't get roadside assistance or any of those other different types of coverages. It is just liability coverage. So if you're involved in an accident that's your fault and you damage someone's car or their body or their health, this type of insurance kicks in to help pay for some of those costs. Now, there are 5 main reasons to get non-owner car insurance. The first of which is that you just borrow cars regularly. If you're not regularly driving a car you own and you're borrowing it from this person and this person and this person, you want to get non-owner car insurance because you want to be covered just in case you are involved in an at-fault accident. Now, the second reason is if you're renting cars regularly, not if you're just taking a trip and you rent a car one time. Usually, if you're doing it irregularly, your credit card, if you have certain credit cards, they will extend some sort of rental car coverage. Like I have the Amazon credit card, it does indeed do that. Or you can buy insurance from the rental car company themselves. But if you are regularly renting a car, it's a good idea to get non-owner car insurance just so you have the coverage. Now, the third option is if you're using ride-sharing services like Zipcar. Now, typically built into the membership for Zipcar and some of these other services, you do get insurance. But if you're worried about it, you can also get non-owner car insurance just to make sure you have a little extra coverage. Number 4, oftentimes people that have a lot of traffic violations or DUI, or some sort of driving related violation, they will be court mandated to carry auto insurance. And you can get non-owner car insurance sometimes to fulfill that court mandated requirement. Now, the last scenario is some people will get non-owner car insurance so that they don't have a gap in their car insurance history. So if you have a car, you sell the car and you get rid of your car insurance, and then you have a gap and then you're getting a new car, to fill that gap, you can get non-owner car insurance just for that stub portion. Now, how can you get non-owner car insurance? It's not the easiest type of coverage to get. Usually you have to call a company or find a company that offers it, call them. You can't typically do it online. And then you request that they give you a quote for non-owner car insurance. Has a few more steps than if you were to just try and get a quote online. But a lot of the major carriers do offer non-owner car insurance, and we have a list of those for you guys down below in the description. So call the company up, get a quote, and you can do it usually over the phone. Now, the typical cost for non-owner car insurance is somewhere between $400 and $500 a year, but it does vary wildly carrier to carrier. So some companies offer non-owner car insurance. It is way more expensive than other companies, so you always want to shop around anytime you're talking about insurance, which is why we have all sorts of tools on our website to help you save on auto insurance. But when it comes to non-owner insurance specifically, usually between $400 and $500 a year. That said, with non-owner car insurance, there is no individual car to insure. So when it comes to the rate that you'll pay, you are the main determinant of that rate. So the insurance company is going to check your driving history, your credit-based insurance score, your marital status, your age, your gender, and a whole host of other factors to figure out whether or not they want to insure you. So for example, somebody that doesn't have a lot of traffic violations, doesn't have any accidents in the last 3 years, they're married, they're a little bit older, they're usually going to pay a lot less for non-owner insurance than somebody that has a number of traffic violations, has a lower credit score, things like that. So the best practices here are try and clean up your driving history, try and be safe, and try and get the highest credit score possible. Whenever you're shopping for insurance of any kind, usually the higher your credit score, the lower your rate. Now, one sort of FAQ that we get with regard to non-owner car insurance is, should you get it if you are borrowing somebody's car long-term? The answer is no. If you're borrowing the same car regularly, you should just ask to be added to that car insurance plan. So if you're borrowing your brother's car, as an example, and you're doing it regularly, ask to be put on his insurance. You should not get non-owner car insurance. That's it. I hope the video was helpful. Quick little explainer video, lots more information for you down below in the description. Have a great day.